Welcome back to the Banner Saga. You might have seen the first part of this game, and that was actually quite a while ago on a live stream. The rest of the game I will be playing for myself in a comfortable fashion as a let's play. We have already met our people. Oh, I have to check up. Where are we actually now? In the world? Map? Yes. So, we have our band of human and our band of giants that were going off to Schlitt or something. Currently, this group is traveling. Yeah, we escaped from Skogger and going to Frostweller. Frostweller. Oh, let me set it readable for you. Give me a second. Okay, yes, I had to reload the map. So, Frostweller. Once sitting upon the bank of a white lake, when the north filling turned into a waste, the city of Frostweller became a tattered bastion blasted by the freezing winds that roll through the valleys. Those who live here still are not known for their hospitality. Excuse me. Okay, this is obviously where we going? Skogger, the descendants of Sten, unable to cultivate good yields or find much fish in the frozen murk of Bear Harbor, nevertheless scratched out a living from the beasts of the forest, where they erected a stone to Hirvaldir, patron of hunters. Oh, sorry, I keep hitting the escape button, but this is Sten's march. Not content to stop in Stromlund, a man named Stan hoped to find a land as rich as Aberang along the new coast. Instead, he found a bog. All the way to the coast he went, until ice covered the trees. "This is far enough," said Stan, and he stopped in Skagen. Interesting. So, he originally came from down south, Buggersgard. What is this? Oh, and the big Aberang. Hey. There's lots of places to discover on this map. I don't know if I will get you reading everything. This is nice. Okay. What do we have in this band? We have a bit renowned, that is the experience we remember. We have a normal morale. We should maybe get more supplies if we can. We have 10 days on the road. A few clansmen, fighters, and Val. Yes, Val was the race of giants. Currently not here. Training, rest, heroes. Let's check in with the heroes. That's our band. We do have Ivor. Isn't he a Val? He is a rank 2 strong arm. That is a Val. Do we have points available? No, for none. This is our hero leader, kind of this group. Rook, rank 2 hunter. Egil is a friend. Hogan is one of the, yes, Hogan and Mogan, the twins. You can separate them by the scar. Good. And Odeleif, I can promote her. Promote. The greatest in the warriors on the battlefields are those who live past their first battles to start a journey down the path to legend. Build higher stats, increase your item rank. Do I have to choose? No, it does that both. Promote for 5 renown. Yes. I can boost stats. That defense. What was the chain? Oh, give me some help. Ah, yeah. Exertion is the amount of willpower you can use on any given action. Break is the amount of direct damage. Damage to armor. Strength is damage and health. Block is armor, of course. And ability, I cannot increase that. Kills needed to promote again. Stats, max stats. I like armor, but I guess I'd try with her. Natural breaking armor could be very useful. With the archery. So, items. I can manage the items here, yes. We do have... Oh, these guys are out. They are still wounded for a day. Yes, I have these first in the turn, so I can position them, and the archery last. What was this item? Let's break sled. Armor, strength, willpower. Hey! He's wearing +2 willpower and dodge strength attacks. Let's bracelet. I guess she could use it, yeah. Oh yeah, drag and drop. That's the thing. Okay. Managed our party. Training. How did we invest in training there? Training tent. Oh, I've never watched in this. The training tent allows you to test your party against a team of clansmen of equal power. Training fights never injure your allies or grant renown, but they do let you test strategies in safety. The trainer will give you hints about playing effectively and has something to say about each ability. Come here to test new characters as they join you. Oh, that is useful to get comfortable with new characters' abilities. So we can't get injured here, but okay. Do we want to make this test fight? I would like to try this out. Oh, sorry. Close this. Okay. Battering ram, attack and turn. shield wall. He can mark prey. Ah yes, I can mark a target. This is only when we're already close. He has a ranged attack. I guess he can shoot her. Or can he? Lightstep, the landsman can move through allies. Oh, can he? Ah, right, you see that? He can actually do that. Now we can attack. Break her armor. Break it good. This is using willpower again. Careful. When in doubt, break the armor. It's what I'm doing. So, does he have? He can make a stone wall. But I want to move him up. Bloody flail. Where does an information become good one? Bloody flail, what does that do? 4 attacks at 1 strength on armor reach. Okay. But this has only, close combat range. Incoming. Careful with the archers, though. I have to bring them together. He's really taking it. Use your battle horn if you feel exhausted. Battle horn? Rain of arrows. A trap of arrows. Go up here. Okay, they're shielding together. Yeah, let's get in touch with him. Really destroy that armor. Careful. Well, he can take enough. So, protect your strong by sacrificing the weak. What is that kind of tip? I guess he can take her out pretty good. Insta-kill. Boom. Yeah, let's get kinda tough in here. What does the stone wall give? Blocks 3 damage per hit. One round. But I guess we can do normal attacks as well. Oh my. Coming in here, bloody flail. Really good. Oh, careful. Okay, he has enough armor. Can I attack him from here? No. 80% for critical. Ah, he's good at destroying armor. Boom. Why did I do that exactly? She cannot close combat. Why did I move her here? Well then, let's damage her. Okay. Yeah. I guess he can finish this one off. Let's do an good armor damage. Oh, careful. Yeah, he's going down. No more armor for him. The big one is taking a beating. Oh, really? Why can't he damage him so good? Well then, let's kill him. Careful now. Ah. This works, this works. And he goes down. Whoa, in a re-battle there's gonna be hurting so much. Oh man, I always move her. Well then, finish her off, kind of. Pillage. Oh, you gonna pay for that. Okay. So the trainer didn't give much of a help. She wants to talk. How are you doing, odd? This sounds odd. I'm alright. Not at first. Sometimes when a loved one dies, people say it doesn't sink in for a while. It sunk in for me right away. People tell me I'm a strong woman. Oh, me too. It's funny. My father named me Odaleif before I even was born. He wanted a boy so badly. That's why you have an odd name. Strong woman. What does that even mean? It's like weak man. Sorry, that was not appropriate. I never cared for that expression. It's dumb expression, really. If I feel nothing about my husband dying, people... About what? If I feel nothing about my husband dying, people think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? I'm sorry, Rook. It's been hard. You're not sure what to say. In the many years you have known the chieftain's wife, this is probably the most you have ever talked. You asked me to come find you? It's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you. You know, if something happened. Yeah. Why me? You always depended on you, Rook. It should be mine. I could carry it, but I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Families would leave. Our banner would be divided. I would vote for you. Come on, Rook, this isn't the time for pretend. It's not just about our small town. What happens the first time we need something from another clan? How will that go? And the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us? I think this is what has to happen. Ooh. Maybe this is what it means to be. She looks sideways, eventually giving over a timid smile. I'm not sure if this is the dumbest things I've heard or the sweetest. Listen, I know I dragged this out. The truth is, my husband and I could never have a child. I don't want our banner to end here. It will be safe with you and Alette. I know you're going to take good care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder as she heads back to the camp. Renown gained. Okay, now this is behind us. Our heroes are still... Yeah. Good morale, rested the day, everyone is back on their feet, I hope. Yes. Good, good. Let's go back on the road then. At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they are still around, we have to warn them about what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Holy matters. The music is loud. I probably turned it down for the video. So yes. If they are still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. Wish the fighters were sent them off with extra supplies. Dive through as they please. I think so you'll survive on your own. Do we really need them? We could need some good fighters. We'll find you again in less than a week. They will definitely come back. Then I wish you well, and good luck. You're understanding. Kin is kin. Do what you must to protect them. The man claps you on your shoulder and the fighters depart. -8 fighters. Complaints of Rasnal's excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the men stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled a snack of canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Clansmen put out the fire on both the wagon and Rasnal's leg before leading him to you. Yeah. This man drinks nothing but no water from now on. Ravna groggily agrees, slowing his way through promises to quit being such a nuisance. Many of the onlookers snort or roll their eyes, but go back to their business. Somewhere you doubt it will go long before Ravna manages to find another drink, whether you will allow it or not. Oh, excuse me. Have to half the games warm you. It's good. Dredge! Shouts a man from the back of the caravan. It's Ravnia, the unshabby drunk, staggering towards you, looking not entirely sober. He screams again, pointing to trees in the distance. Fear races to the caravans as fighters pull their weapons. Scouts return with no sightings, and furious men surround Ravna. Pretty good. Okay, guys. Show him that I gave him a chance, but we mean business when he fucks it up. A swift and brutal beating befalls Ravnia, one that leaves him begging for mercy. The next time he is offered meat, the man shies away in fear. As for the rest of the caravan, everyone seems pretty satisfied. If you don't do as I say, you get a beating. That's the deal.
Once a strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostvellir now just keep the howling winds at bay.
Frostvellir.
With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
Beautiful town. You jostle through the fallow crowds of sunken faces who appear though they have been freezing in front of Frostvellir for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. Gates are closed. This is not looking good. Wow, so many people in the fields. We can't stay outside in the open like this. Odile finds you amongst the many refugees. Rook, I've just talked to some of the women here. Nobody is being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with Wall from Bloodbalker, Greyhound, people from Petra, all the nearby villages. The Dredge are everywhere. Ooh, he smokes. And the chieftain of Frostvellir has locked himself in his great hall. This is when they close the gates. When the Dredge come, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. We get into the mall. I don't know what's going on here. What happens? I want to know the business, not... Yeah, I want to know what's going on about here. I see a lot of people gathered around the rest of the houses and gates. We could find out what they know. How would we get in anyway? They closed the gate. I can get that gate open. Good man. Let's see if there's another way before we start breaking down gates. Yeah, we might need it later. I wasn't just going to break in, just push really hard. Well, that's not making it better, man. Okay, we can have a look here around the gate. We can visit the market out here. Supplies. We should definitely buy supplies. Anything special here? Dragonstone gives willpower. Drawing aggro and strength and armor on rest. Armor on rest, okay, that's interesting. Dodge strength attacks. Leather flask. +1 willpower on rest. The rest in battle. This looks quite useful. Syrian bell. Let's take one. And a few supplies. So we have 20 left. Days worth 9. Yeah, should hopefully suffice. So we can go into heroes and manage that item. If What is having dodge strength attacks? Could I re-equip it from here? No. Either must be rank 5. Oh, I just saw that. It's rank 5 item. So it won't do us no good immediately. I overlooked that. But nonetheless. Oh, the drums are on it today. Okay, let's... So we took a look at the market, but nothing to talk about there. The gate. You approach the gate where hundreds of people have gathered. In the trod, bloody space in front of the doors, several pincushion bodies lie unclaimed, as though they simply belong there. Archers upon the walls make it clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below intimately call for mercy and reason when they are not flinging stones and curses. I find out more from the crowd. You spend an hour talking to different people who all have the same story. A couple days ago, the chiefdom shut himself in, closed the gates and refused any more refugees. They've got huge stores of supplies in here too, adds one man. They're just hoarding them. Egil pulls you aside. I was following the outside of these walls. And there's a water passage we could squeeze through, I think. Not the whole caravan, but if a handful of us get in, we might open the gates from the inside. Sounds tricky, sneaky, I like it. I'm not fitting in through there, says Ivor. When you arrive at the narrow ducts, go without me. It looks like it will get you on top of the walls and then down to the gate, where you can open it. Wait for us at the gate, Ivor. We'll be quick. When Egil said water, you should have guessed runoff. Still, you manage to squeeze through your well through the tight stonework and force a way past an iron grate. You take stairs to the top of the walls. As you approach the gate, armed men take notice. They don't ask questions. Okay, we don't have... But okay. There's quite a few of them around us. Okay. Let's try and take out archers while we can. Anyone I can reach. Oh yeah, ready. Armor down there. You three make a shield wall. Stone wall. I want to bring them together. Wait, the bloody flail could... attack, armor or strength. Careful. He's good at destroying shield. Okay, can she maybe lay down? Two shots should kill her then. Careful. He's not under attack that much, so reduce the shield. Okay, he's stepping over here, that is very nice of him. There you go. What's she doing? Careful. Close encounters. Oh man. She has to move out. She cannot shoot at him, but at him. Careful! Oh, fudge. Oh man, she not dead. I lost strength through losing health. Oh man. Oh man. Now she's making evil shots. Who's next in turn? This one. It's gonna hurt so much. Careful with this one. Who's next? Dead. her out. Let's do the stone wall for now. Try to hold out. Oh man. Oh, she doesn't have a shot at him. He has to stand it all. Careful. This won't work, probably. Don't have power for anything. Oh my. She has to do all on her own. Oh, that won't work out. Got something for it. Chapter 3. Well, that was cruel. And we take a skip to the other group. We're back. Hardcore. I was able to get about as many warriors from the strand as you wanted, and more weapons, extra supplies too. You perk up just now realizing Morga has been talking to you. Since Vognir died, everyone has been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. Hakon. Sorry, just tired. Go on. I was saying the wall was sent to the strand, have returned. The governor gave us the most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property, a man named Eirik. Eirik? I've met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have us to get over it. Will have to get over it unless he wants to dredge crawling through its streets. We have put down every slag that was wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping with the mouths then. Looten, alte Socke. You're sure this wound has healed, Luden? I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince in a mission of peace, the islands would rot. Or worse. What is that? That's not a... They're right, Uden. Go to Strand, go home. Why? Aren't you the fabled dredge killers? How did you let them get this far south? Dude, I was just giving you a chance. We are not watchmen for the world. Watch your tone. If they're here, then something has gone wrong at Schlitt, and you shouldn't be there. We would only be made to do this again later, and I will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road, or do your job and slaughter more dredge. Luden turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and follows. Wandering roads is not an option with this many. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Luden would be deterred, you will have to deal with it. Don't let Luden get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do you tell the warriors, Hakon? Tell them to be cautious, no one else. Tell them we don't stop until Schlitt is retaken. That's saying something. Glad to hear it. Give the word, and we'll set it off. Have a look at the map. People talking to. Heroes. Let's take a look at this band of heroes. Hakon, Morga, Gonulf, Eirik. Oh, he is a good guy. Gonulf, the Warhawk. Shieldmaster, the Warmaster. He can be promoted. Yes. I can give him 10 shield should be good. And another point in that was the exertion. Generally more willpower. Give him a strength bonus. Make him really buffing. So Hakon, Morgard, Shieldmaster. I don't have any items. Rank 2 Warhawk. And he's a Warden. Okay, good. Nice party. Great morale. Yeah, we have a bunch of supplies. Let's talk with... You knew him well, didn't you? Wagner? No, well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did, in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, you all listened. I knew that. I could use help there. The scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right wall. Morgia got some skill here, but I can do is hold a quill. I heard you were a terror in your age. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old the V-Wall can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He got a few years on me. Got hunkers in Grofheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one is Kramer, is close, I think, but the adult son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be offered before I am, although... The scrivener gestured around him, as if to mind you of the current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just leading a delivery bane for Baron. For Gerunda now. Can't remember half what I've done. Hence the journal. Hence? Don't get fancy on my behalf, Hakan. Okay, I won't. What are you always putting down in that journal? How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner in Aberang for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes, the Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No? It has a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? God forbid. You relic. The gods have been dead a long time. Or have they? Old habits, I suppose. Get some rest. Always some marching to do. I've hoofed more hills than a horseborn with a grudge. Don't worry about me. Okay, nice talking to him. Let's also check in with our friends. Hakon, yeah. I'd ask you, you're dealing with Vorge's staff, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady old Morga, which is good. I know most of these Wall, but they've not under my command. They've come to follow Vorgnir. Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many Wall, half of them want to hit each other, and the rest of them want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters just got from stand aren't bad, but they are unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Vormir. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Ludin's men? They don't want to hear anything from me, I know that. Any problems? Could be Ludin's pet Val named Bercy. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary too, Irsa. She's probably the best fighter Ludin's got, but to be honest, I've overheard some of the world call it the witch. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our wall more than the dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Which? They're not scholars, Hakan. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. You think we walked into a death trap? This many wall? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough though. I don't like being the one to send walls to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Who would have expected Vormir to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of that slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes, no big moment. I'm just it surprised him even more than us. Although I have to wonder... never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about nothing, not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. Do we want to bug in? I'm curious. What were you holding back about Vormir? I'd rather not say, Hakan. Why not? I have to ask so. It is the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head and you need to clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. Okay. If you say so, keep it to yourself. If there's a reason to bring it up again, I will. Let's get back to it. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. Ooh. So... do we need to take a look at the map? We're going to Schlid. Schlid, one of the forts built by the wall in the relentless push to hold back the dredge, while the wall would eventually be replaced by Stonehorn to the north. Schlid stood for a long time as one of the few strongholds keeping the dredge at bay. Guess we are all set and go. Look at that, says Morgi. In the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen though. We could just as easily pass by as rush up to slaughter them. Ludin's overhears. There's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand. You ask him where he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did. Morgus and some areas. We'll deal with it ourselves. The caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up the hillside to take care of the dredge quickly. You tell Ludin to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms, mutters nothing about being treated like a child. Of course, because he is. Battle. Now. Okay, that's a few. I want a bit. Closer together. I want to really pile up in the middle. We all have close combat, so... Or we focus on the 3 down here first. Yeah, let's do that. Who's next in turn? One up there. They're slow, so we can finish up these down here first. Sundering Impact was his strength, break. Well, they're not that slow. Bring in the pain was break damage to target, return the favor. Okay, is one of them down here moving? Ah, he would be next after my guy. He can swing around. Draw them a bit over here. He can rally. Gives willpower to all allies in range. Ah, cool. Incoming. Okay, who's next to attack? Okay, this one is coming from down there, so... Kill his armor, good. I take care of him. Bring the pain. Ah, that's good. Okay, we get in there. Careful. No, he has no spot. But maybe rallying is as good as he can help. They are still on this side. We are not yet low on willpower. So, Sunring Impact, Strength and Breakdown. Hit +1, strength +1, break. And yes, and also take damage. Yes! Yes, nice. Beautiful. Okay, let's just finish him off. Shield Master. Which one of these two is acting first? This one. Okay. Ah, he can move through allies. Whoa. He can really make a good push into that. Splitting him off. Careful. So who's acting next? These and these and these. He will probably come after 3 turns, but I should be before him. No. Can I make a normal attack? Yeah, it's enough damage. Without shield, they're doable. Okay, I guess he can do a rally for him. Incoming. So who's acting next? This one. An impact. Good thing. Good. And catch them here. Which one is acting next? These. Okay, the 2 in the back. Careful now. Now my position is not ideal to help him. He will have to make another step. Careful. Ah, he can take enough as shield master. Can he make another rally on him? Okay. Now he has adjacent enemies. Good. He is already down his armor. Careful. I wanted them to step out of there, but okay, let's try this somewhat differently and distract him. He needs to take a break. Get him out. Whoosh. See you, suckers. So which one is acting next? This one. Wow. Surprise. Reduce the shield so he should be gone quick. Boom. Village. Ah, catch you up. Nicely done. That was good. That was really good. Concentrating on the first 3 was really nice. And so much promotion. Everyone. Oh, points. Hakon. Oh, Ludin is saying this. Hakon! You can hear Ludi's heart Buddhist trot as you set up camp the first day and praise yourself. Can we speak as equals? We can try. It seems clear to me that you plan to kill a lot of dredge along the way. Am I right? In fact, I plan to go down to kill. Well, you're not wrong. Then listen carefully. Don't assume only the wild can fight. Do you understand me? This is my banner. We fly to Grovheim, the banner of Arberang. I insist on joining the battle. Almost gutted you in the first encounter and ready for more. Whatever you like, Prince. And, I expect more resistance. From Wognir, maybe. Then tell me you wear his candor. This is why you're in charge now. Some sort of his next kin, wild thing. Dude, don't you take on his responsibilities? Doesn't mean I care what happens to you. You'd better start. We'll both be kings someday. The last thing I need to think about... Oh, yeah. That's the last thing I need to think about right now. Ludin looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. He heads back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. Ah, good. He stops talking. Ooh. We lived through it. On exertion. You have gotten some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. Oh, this is when you can add 2 instead of 1 star. Want to add more than 1 star to your attack? Upgrading to 3 exertion lets you add 3 damage to every attack, or move 3 spaces further than unusual, if you got the willpower for it. Remember, each stat is equally important in combat. Choose wisely. Oh, you're only making it harder for me. That sounds like something to talk about. Is there a marketeer or something? Who's that? Irsa. Oh, Irsa, right. She watches you approach with her head tilted back and points a thumb towards Ludin's tent. No, here for you. Oh. Can we talk? Isa shakes her head. No. A smile on her lips, her eyelids low. Why not? I don't. In those two curiously contradictory words you get two impressions. She is a beautiful obsidian voice, as you might have heard, and this might be a complete waste of time. She watches you expectantly. Yeah, it's cut to the chase what I want here. It's about the flaming arrows. She raises an eyebrow. Wall and fire don't get along. All you get is a shrug. If you're going to use them... She pulls an arrow. There's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly a bird combusts in a tree behind you and falls to the ground, smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. Well, apparently she does talk, but she's a little bodyguard. I don't care really. Well, that's been fun. She crosses her arms, her hands on her chin, and cocks her head to one side. Until next time, yes sir. Hakon. You stop and look over his shoulder. I'm a witch, so be careful. She puts her forefinger on her lips with a soft shh. You depart, not quite sure what to make of that. Dude, these guys. Why ever we are traveling with the... talk with our friend here. You have a moment? As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book-reading type. You are Bercy. You are Hakon. You've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I had some questions. Say what you want to say. Where did you learn to fight? Same way as you, by fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for the least of one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah, not anymore. I've had a lot of jobs. What's a wall doing working for Ludin? What's a wall doing working for another wall? What difference does it make? It looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Ludin killed. He is important to you? No, but that's one way to put it. Can I trust you? What a loaded questions. Depends on what you mean. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? Assume I'm looking out for myself and you will figure it out. Does Ludin understand that? Ludin doesn't even understand that half his armies is just here to protect him from people he talks to. Do you want to know? I won't keep you any longer. So you're on the battlefield, O leader of war. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I've said. About Ludin alive? Got it. You step away as you can't help but wonder if there was a bit of threat behind this gravelly request. Ooh. Okay. So we got in touch with these guys. We can have a look at the band. We didn't lose anyone. No one was certain. Oh, and we have Ursa. What can she do? Slag and burn. Armor break. Strength damage. Leaves up to 2 cools. And puncture. Ursa. Hakon. Can we promote a few people? Yes, we can. Morger. Promote him. So this exertion, I guess it's really useful. Shield, he already has a high shield. Yeah, but let's do it so. Gunnulf. Improve your ability. Oh, he's level 3. He can improve his ability. How do I rank this up? Or does it go up on its own? Oh, it goes up on its own. It's rank 2 or 3. Hey, that's nice. We want him to be naturally breaking more shield, and give him an... Do we want to really buff him? Yes, yes. The 4 points should be good. He's pretty good at finishing off damaged enemies because he has such a high strength. But I also want him to break shields. Eric can go level 2. Whoa, that cost points. He already has quite a few points here, but naturally breaking shield for him is good. He already has this at rank 2. Give him a life point more. Loading can be no good. Ursa. Whoa. Her smile. Amazing. Okay. And I guess we can make a little cut here. We've seen a bit. And next time we will probably off to another part of this map. Where are we? Okay. Then, until next time, rest a bit.